Okay, I'm going to start off today with giving Commodore 64 subscribers and passers-by some very fascinating news. This news came up through Games That Weren't 64, a website which I talked about in my Commodore 64 in 2023 video a little while back. So of course, Total Recall itself is a classic 1980s sci-fi action film with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sharon Stone, and it's by the same person who gave us RoboCop and later on in the 90s the very awesome Starship Troopers. So let's head over to the website, and I'm going to leave the link in my description. And here we go. So this is Total Recall version 1. Now, funny enough, I was only doing a gameplay video last night on Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator 2, and this one pops up a little earlier today. So this one's going to give us a bit of the background of why we didn't end up with this version of Total Recall by Ocean. And it's going to give you a PDF document which is attached to this, which I'm going to open up for you right here. And this is going to tell us how the gameplay was supposed to be. And it's also going in so much detail about mapping out how the Atari ST and Amiga controllers was going to work with this game if this game was to be released. I'll let you read through that, and we've also got a preview of version 1 Total Recall. So if I just left click on this one, I'm going to boot this one up using Vice. Let's check this one out. So of course I've got this on warp mode. As you can see, I'm using Vice. You know, some D64 games, they take a while, so here we go. This is version 1 of Total Recall on C64. So there's no sound on this. Very early build of this. There's no sound effects, and it's literally just a preview of pretty much what the first stage was going to look like. So as we can see, if you're familiar with the original, or rather the release that we ended up with, the same sort of thing is there, where you've got enemies chasing after you, right behind you. And there's also the platforms here, elevators, which we can go up and down on, which is obviously from the version we also got. The main big difference here is the sprite size. So obviously with the version which was released, the sprites are very big. You can read more about that in the documents on the Games That Weren't 64 website. So, if you're expecting a full level of gameplay on this preview, I don't think you're going to get that. It's literally just a walk around to show us how it was going to play like or look like. So, like I say, the main significance in this is the size. For example, the sprites were massive compared to this. So, that's your first obvious difference in this. So for those who don't know what the original Commodore 64 version was like, I'm going to just boot that up now and you'll see what I mean. There's a big difference here. So that's it. That's some really cool news for people who read Zap magazine back in the day, and you've seen that picture of how Total Recall was supposed to look like. So if you're new to my channel and you just randomly come across it, do check out my other C64 content. I got loads at this point. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. But until next time, stay retro.